Shalom, I give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. I give double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim pushing his word out across the four corners of the earth. This is an article from WAPT.com, and the title says, Inappropriate on so many levels, parents outraged after drag queen speaks at career day. This was published on October the 24th, 2018. By Associated Press, a suburban Denver middle school is apologizing for not warning parents that a drag queen will be speaking to students on career day. School officials say the drag queen, whose stage name is Jessica Lahore, didn't perform at Rocky Top Middle School in Thornton, but read a chapter from Horrible Harry to show the damage that bullying can do. The book talks about bullies and the negative things that can happen through being bullied. District spokesperson Joe Ferdani told CBS Denver. Principal Chelsea Behana told parents in a letter Monday that the event reflected the community's diversity. However, she said they should have been notified in advance so they could decide if the child would participate. Some parents were upset with Lahore's presence, writing, "Parents are in an outrage, and this is so inappropriate on so many levels," in an email to CBS Denver. Lahore introduced the students as Miss Jessica said she showed students that it's okay to be different. In each class, she said she was asked about how to deal with negativity and hate. "I knew it was going to be controversial because there was nothing that would be allowed when I was in middle school," Lahore said. At the same time, it opened up a door for conversation. Lahore said her career takes her around the country and often has her working 6 days per week. She feels most students were educated by her visit. "I went to 4 classes. In every class, one person asked me how to handle negativity and hate," Lahore said. "There were a lot of kids interested in how I could have the confidence to go out looking the way I look." She hopes outraged parents will consider reevaluating her visit. "I would tell the parents, I'm not telling your kid to go off and become a drag queen. I'm telling them to have the conversations because it will come up in life." So this is America, where you have drag queens going to a middle school, informing kids not to be bullies or how to handle bullies on career day. So that's why we call America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great, according to biblical prophecy. So this is Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. The city of confusion is talking about America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great. Babylon goes back to the Hebrew word babal, which means confusion. How is confusion? Because you have homosexuals now are given rights to be able to walk freely in the society. You have movements for transgenders to express their rights. Everything is backwards and adverse to the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai because he's against those type of ways or wicked doings, So the city of confusion is broken down. Another way is being broken down by the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai on the spiritual manner, going out there in the highways and byways, and we're pretty much breaking this place down spiritually, letting people know who they are according to the Bible, letting you know what's the downfall of this society of America in the near upcoming future. And on the physical manner, it's going to be broken down by those nuclear missiles and the chariots, which are called, for the people in this society known as, UFOs. So they're going to get their bidding in when America gets destroyed. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. So this place is called the city of confusion. All right, this is 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter. I'm start at the 6th verse. "And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly." So just the way Sodom and Gomorrah went out by fire, it's going to be the same predicament for America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great, because it's following the same examples as Sodom and Gomorrah and those other 3 ancient cities along with Sodom and Gomorrah. It was 5 cities in all. So America's following the same type of wicked doings and deeds. Verse 7, "And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked." So Lot was in the spirit, he was being very vexed in his spirit hearing and seeing these homosexuals and transgenders, probably bestiality going on around that time frame. He was vexing the spirit, so it's no different than today. It's just even worse now, So it vexes our spirits too. And that's a rightful spirit to be in. For that righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing vexes his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. And that's the same spirit we're supposed to be in as the hopeful elect. We see things like this, or we see different type of bills being passed by the government, allowing these homosexuals and lesbians have more rights in this society. We're supposed to be vexed in the spirit. We're supposed to call on Yahweh B'Shem Shai, hastening this day. Please destroy this place, Yahweh B'Shem Shai, Baba Kushah. We're supposed to pray to him. He loves when we do that. It says, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment, to be punished. And that's going to be the downfall of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who consists of the 12 tribes of Israel. The ones that you that don't want to get right, you want to stay with the ways of America and its philosophies, you're going to be met in until the day of judgment to be punished by Yahweh B'Shem Shai. Okay, this scripture right here is Jude, verse 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication, going after strange flesh, are set for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. And that's how we know that those nuclear missiles that we see all in the news is going to be geared up to be America's downfall. We're in the time of World War III. And also the chariots, they're going to get their shine on too by destroying this place. So it's going to be, this place is going to go out by fire, man. And that's something we're looking forward to. All right, this 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, in the 10th verse. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So Yahweh Shai, he's going to come back as a thief in the night unto the ones that not watching for the news and the prophecies, but to the elect. It's not going to come as a thief in the night because they spiritually preparing themselves right now. They're gearing their spirits up right now, preparing for Yahweh Shai's coming. But to the other people, it's going to come out as a thief of the night because they're so busy stuck into this American dream or try to catch this American dream, And the point right here says the earth also and the works that are therein should be burnt up. What's part of America's works? Homosexuality, bestiality, witchcraft, lesbianism, transgenderism, so forth and so on. So those are works of America, and those are going to be the ways of how America is going to get destroyed, because it's following the example of Sodom and Gomorrah and those other 3 cities in lightful manner. So that's how we know America is going to get destroyed by those nuclear missiles and the chariots. And that's why Babylon is called Babylon the Great. When something is great, it's large in number or to an extent. So America has went to the extent of allowing these homosexuals to get rights. Now you have transgender speaking to kids in middle school on career day. So we know now that this place has to go out. And also, you have to keep in mind that this place is going to continue to get worse and worse. Yahweh B'Shem Shai, he's letting America stack his iniquity upon iniquity. He's just letting it reach to the top. So he'll be completely justified in destroying this place. So nobody can say, well, why did this happen to America? Well, just look on the news and look into the real world, what's going on in America. You'll see why Yahweh B'Shem Shai was justified to destroy this place. So that was just a quick article right there, just letting brothers know, just keep in mind it's only going to get worse. You're going to probably see homosexuals out here with kids. You're going to see them out there probably having sex in the streets openly. Just have to keep in mind that this is called Babylon the Great. It's great in its wickedness, its lies, and its witchcraft. So, Through the spirit, Yahweh Basham Shah, hope you all were edified. Shalom.
A police officer, an architect, and a drag queen. A broad range of jobs on career day, but parents say one of them has no business inside a school.
I was pretty appalled. I was pretty surprised. It was a shock because nobody was notified.
This is Miss Jessica, a gay man who was invited by a Rocky Top student to come into career day. The guests talked about their job and its connection to literacy.
This person is an adult entertainer and is talking to 12-year-old students about something that's kind of adult nature.
The problem solvers reached out to the Rocky Top principal, who said this event reflects the diversity of the community, saying Jessica read a chapter from Horrible Harry and, quote, she used the text to illustrate the damage bullies can do, the need to always put kindness and acceptance at the forefront, and the short-sightedness of judging a book by its cover. We talked to Miss Jessica, who says she used career day to show kids it's okay to be different.
I had a couple kids that were like, you know, I'm gay in school and I get bullied every week and I don't know what to do. And just talking to you, realized that I can still be me and I can still be really happy.
But parents said Jessica was not age appropriate. They should have been notified so they could have made the decision to have their child attend career day or not. Had you had a heads up? Would your daughter have been in class?
No, not that day.
The principal said, quote, I take responsibility for not notifying families ahead of time and apologize for any stress this has caused you and your child. Meanwhile, Miss Jessica says the negative feedback won't stop her from speaking to kids, no matter their age.
I want to go to more elementary schools. Because of this experience with Rocky Top, I've already reached out to a couple people this weekend about how to develop a TED Talk.
And the principal said going forward for next year, all families will be provided with a full list of all the guest speakers prior to an event.